Please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Ready, move!
I do hereby pledge and declare to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge my duties as a police officer in the New York City Police Department to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Ready, officers, it's indeed my honor to introduce the mayor of the city of New York, the Honorable Bill de Blasio.
Congratulations, officers. This is the first time you're hearing that title, and it's a title that you have earned through hard work and commitment. I know these last months have taken so much physically, mentally. It's been a tough run to get to this place, but that's the way it's supposed to be, because we demand the best of those who join the best police department in this nation and, in fact, in this world. So congratulations, because you're worthy. You've proven it. You determined to reach this day. Now it's here. It took a lot. And I really want to express my admiration to each and every one of you. There are a lot of people who would love to be sitting where you are right now. I can tell you, whenever I go all over the country, I talk to police officers and I talk to civilians, and their admiration for the NYPD is universal. You are at the very top of your profession as you join this department. So this is a day to celebrate, but I want to remind you, every one of you, this is about your achievement, but it's also about all of those who stood by you and supported you, helped encourage your dreams, told you you could make it. All of your family members who are here today, this is their day too. This is their day to celebrate. This is their achievement too. And family members, I want to say, especially to the mothers and fathers, I want to share my pride in these good young men and women with you. You have a lot to be proud of today. You worked hard too. I know you did. So family members, give yourselves a round of applause, please. The respect accorded to the NYPD has been earned generation after generation. And the achievement, particularly in the last few decades, of reaching a definition, reaching a title for this city that would have been unimaginable in the past. We get to say now, all of us, and all the good people sitting behind me, I want to thank Commissioner O'Neill and Chief Gomez and all the leadership of the NYPD, because today in New York City, we can say we're the safest big city in America. That is an achievement that took decades, but now it's a known fact. That's the department you are joining, that achieved what would have seemed impossible 20 or 30 years ago, literally impossible. But great innovators, great strategists believed there was something greater ahead. And then countless men and women in uniform made it real every single day. That's the tradition that you are now going to add to. That's the winning team that you are now joining. And the amazing thing about this team is, it's a winning team that sets new records year after year and then never stops, never rests on their laurels, keeps going, keeps aiming higher. That's the team you're joining. 408 of you. 408 new guardians for this city. 408 new champions of justice and fairness and safety. Now, some of you are continuing in a family tradition, and there's a particular appreciation for that in the NYPD. It's a beautiful thing when this commitment, this mission is passed from one generation to another. But a lot of you are the first in your family to join the NYPD, and you are starting your own new tradition. Some of you, and I want to express my particular appreciation for this group, some of you are no strangers to service and no strangers to wearing a uniform in defense of others. Can everyone please join me in saluting the 33 veterans in this class for their service? And all of you represent the best of New York City. This, again, it's tough to get to this moment. It takes so much determination, so much talent. You represent the best among us. You come from every corner of this city, every neighborhood, every background. And you represent the very best of your generation. Because this is the world's most diverse and complex city, a city admired all over the world, we value the fact that each of you brings experience and understanding that will help you do the job better. We have members of this class born in different countries, 32 different countries represented. We have 39 different languages spoken. All of that will help to make this an even stronger department. And I want to express my special appreciation in society, always working on our founder's vision of an ever more perfect union and ever more equal society. I want to especially thank the 20% of you who are women. We thank you for joining this NYPD. Every one of you has a different story, a different path, a different inspiration that led you to this moment. Everyone here has a story, and it's a story that has a happy ending because it led you to serve others. It led you to choose to commit your life to the well-being of your fellow man and woman. One I want to hold out because of something he said that really struck me. Officer John Siraki, who is the valedictorian of this class and recipient of the Mayor's Award. John thought about what this commitment meant. And he said something very simple and powerful. There's a quote. He said, "You shouldn't join the NYPD unless you want to help people. You can help people in a lot of other professions, but not like the NYPD does." John's saying something very, very important there. There are plenty of other good things that one can do. You could be a teacher, you could be a doctor, you could be a nurse. There's all sorts of ways to help. But the NYPD does something particular. One of the biggest cities in the world, and unquestionably the most complex city in the world. You walk into people's lives, people you've never met, often at the moment of the greatest crisis they've ever experienced. And you become the difference maker. You become the solution to a problem that at that moment they fear there is no hope for. You become the lifesaver in so many instances. What an extraordinary thing to be that hero who can, on a moment's notice, stop a tragedy and help keep a life on a positive course. And when you do that, you affect not just that person, but that entire family. You change history in that moment. That's something an NYPD officer can do that has almost no parallel in the rest of our society. And so I commend you for choosing a mission this important. We know it's not easy. We know your training and your instincts will be tested every day. But something in each of you made you want to walk on the toughest playing field, take on the biggest challenges. Something powerful in your makeup led you to make that decision. You join at a historic moment, not only safest big city in America, but a city that's leading the nation in deepening the partnership and the communication and the mutual respect between police and community. What Commissioner O'Neill has done with the vision of neighborhood policing has proven to be even greater than what it was imagined. Because we see the city getting safer, because we see community members offering officers more and more information to help keep community and officers both safe. Because our officers are getting the thank yous that they have long deserved. Because some of the walls and the barriers of the past are coming down. This is a very hopeful moment. We got a great opportunity to build on it, but we need a new generation who's going to deepen that, and that's you. We need a new generation who's going to be out there in every part of this city making life better and safer. We need a new generation that believes it can go even farther than those who came before. And I look forward to the day that some of you are sitting up here in leadership of this department, continuing that progress. Finally, I want to say to the family members, all of us up here, we have an obligation to you. Because this is a day where you're tremendously proud, but every single one of us as members of a family, we of course have a deep concern for all those who serve in uniform, care about their safety, something on your mind every single day. Our job, all of us, is to protect these good men and women, to give them the best training, and I guarantee you the training that you received is the most advanced this department has ever achieved, to give you the best equipment, the best protective gear, to make sure your numbers are strong, so that there's always that support and that backup. And we're particularly proud of the fact over the last 2 years, we have added 2,000 more officers on patrol in this city. That keeps everyone safe. We owe it to you to make those investments with your safety always in the front of our mind. So, family members, I want you to know that's a commitment. I want you to know we appreciate and understand the concern. But we also know that you know every single year, every single generation, someone has to come forward to protect everyone else. And your loved ones have made that noble choice. Officers, I thank you. It's a noble profession. It's not the easiest, but it's one of the very noblest. You made that choice. And on behalf of 8.5 million New Yorkers, I say thank you for making that choice. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your determination. Thank you for joining the very best. God bless you all.